title tonight for you, this beautiful company of people, is Excellent Ambition. And yeah, guys, I want to inspire you tonight to have excellent ambition. And to start with it, I want to read you just a little bit of a quote that I read about this afternoon. And you can see if you identify a little bit. It says, "With stealth and patience, the lion stalks its prey, moving silently through the tall grasses of the savannah." We don't have many in Amsterdam, but use your imagination. It says, "Once within striking distance, it bursts forward with incredible speed, initiating a swift and relentless pursuit, using a combination of teamwork, amen, disciples? Amen. Strategy, and sheer force. The lioness closes in, swiftly immobilizing the prey with a suffocating bite to the throat, ensuring a successful hunt." Sort of like the way you're eating your salad right now. Yes. But guys, that is ambition, in the animal kingdom. You see how the lion has an excellent ambition to go after the prize. And so my question for you tonight is, do you have that similar sort of ambition in your life? That you wake up and you're swift like a lion, you're ready to pounce. Do you get out of bed like that? Or do they have to drag you? Do they have to drag you like the dead gazelle is hunting? Well, take some time. You can reflect about it tonight. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're going to get there. So, according to the dictionary, ambition is a strong desire to do or achieve something, and determination to achieve, usually success or power, or honor, wealth, or fame. Now, when you look around you, especially in sort of these places, like Leidseplein, PC Hoofdstraat, all these kind of places, what do we see there actually? I see actually ambition, but what kind of ambition is it really? Often today, ambition is just to have more than your neighbor down the street. You see that Porsche he's driving, he's got some extra bumper plate. You're like, I have a Porsche too, but I need that bumper plate as well. So it is always something that you need more. Maybe you can relate, because for me, I can definitely relate to being tempted like that even at work. I got my stuff already and I looked to my neighbor and it's like, oh, he got some nice stuff over there as well. Maybe I just get some of that. However, it's not really the right type of ambition, is it? It's not really the deepest type of ambition that I want to talk to you about tonight. It's actually just scraps. And you might say, well, if it's not for my selfish ambition, then what for? So I want to read you a statement from a book we all know, at least most of us. It says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, have others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interest of the others." So in the Bible, the word ambition actually takes on a whole new dimension. It's not one dimensional, just you. It's actually more people. You're going into the 3D of ambition, really. And so, guys, please enter, if you've already not, enter that new dimension of ambition tonight. It says actually, make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. You should mind your own business and work with your hands, just as we told you, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders, and so that you will not be dependent on anybody. So usually we work not to be dependent on anyone, but do you actually work quietly? Do you see the power in quiet work and have an ambition in that way? Often we can actually just be very loud about what we're doing so that people will throw eyes at us, they will see us. But actually, it's way more powerful to just be quiet and have that ambition already, and it's going to show itself. So the world teaches us to go all out, to have a bigger house, a larger paycheck than our neighbor. The Bible teaches us actually the opposite, to value others more.
Preach, bro.
Help your neighbor have a nicer car. How about that? But I must say that also for me, yeah, so Frank can give a Porsche to Haven, Haven can give a Ferrari to Frank. Yeah. Wow, that's very nice. We're waiting outside to see. But I must say that I didn't always really have ambition. Actually, most of my life I didn't. When I was studying at HVA, I didn't really think like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do with my life. And even with a large part of my job, I didn't really think that. I was more thinking of, well, I'm getting money and I'm being efficient at keeping time for myself, so that's good enough for me. But actually, that is a destructive attitude, guys. If you only If you only do what you do for money, it's actually damaging your soul. I hope that you believe that, because it's actually covering up a bigger problem. If you only work for money, you're not actually doing what you're ambitious about. So it will feel more like hard labor than actually the ambition in your heart that would make it like a breeze to do hard labor as well. So it's really about the mindset, guys. And I hope you can think about that tonight, because if you really find what you like, then as a disciple, if you excel at that because you also love it, people are gonna see your heart way more than if you just do your job to hang in there. And people will know about it. And but even deeper than that is convicting someone by just your ambitious deeds and quietness. So they say actions speak louder than words. Are you afraid to have an ambition like that? If you don't have an ambition, you kind of drift in life, guys. Yeah. And even that can serve a purpose. That drifting a little bit can lead you to the right track on life. So but you still gotta want to keep learning. And I want to really close with that point. There are some quotes from some famous people. Henry Ford says, "Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. But anyone who keeps learning stays young." So, as disciples, I would think that we're all going to stay young tonight. And so, really, yeah, to close it out with a verse from the Bible, it says it's actually about David, and we got a David in the house tonight, but I think he's over there. Well, you'll hear it later maybe. But David actually was an amazing example of an ambitious, excellent, ambitious person, and it says, "And David shepherded them with integrity of heart, and with skillful hands he led them." So, guys, please work on your skillful hands tonight, and to God be all the glory.